Now I need a motion on the work session minutes for June the 4th.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion on the regular council minutes for the 4th.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Mr. Mayor, you're up.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Today we have an opportunity to celebrate some really good news, both on the community front and also on the athletic front for our young athletes, student athletes. First is our continuing community heroes with the Advertiser Journal and Beasley Island and some other sponsorships. This has been one that we try to do when the young people are here, so that they can see what good citizenship, what good community service is all about. So with that, the executive managing in charge editor program is going to come and make a presentation to this month's or last month's community hero. And bro, I know that this is one of the high points of your being in charge there, particularly when you can get the 12 that you've had opportunity to have over last year, and then the 12 that you'll have this year, culminating in all that's good about Montgomery, Alabama, and this community. Bro, thank you. Let me see if I can do something here.
Yeah, there we go. Then I don't have to lean in.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You're all not familiar with me. I am the executive editor of the Montgomery Advertiser Pro-Grift. I appreciate the City Council allowing us to do this each month. Thank you to Beasley Allen as well for helping us put together the program, sponsoring it so we can honor the community heroes each month, people who do special things around the city of Montgomery but may not get recognized to the level that they deserve. And I have the honor to introduce Shakita Brooks-Jones. She is the founder and executive director of Central Alabama Alliance Resource and Advocacy Center. Focuses on HIV and AIDS advocacy, patient advocacy, and disease prevention. Started in 2010 after 11 years of social work in the same field. She is also the community engagement director for the Crest, the absolutely great building behind us that is leading conversations about who we are as a community, and she helps lead those conversations. I think two parts of her story are extremely important to get across, and they go hand in hand. AIDS and HIV, the way it's treated has changed, and obviously their survival rates have improved as the medications and the medicine has improved. But that doesn't mean that her job has changed. While it's changed, but it doesn't mean that it's not necessary. It is necessary, because now she's making HIV patients feel alive. And I think that goes beyond just being alive. It's about the human touch that she gives to those patients and making sure that they receive the love and the tenderness and care that they may not necessarily get from their family, or if they're ostracized from their community because of that ignorance that still exists with HIV and AIDS that has existed since the early 1980s. She's creating those human connections and making sure that these people feel what we all deserve in our lives, which is that connection and that human touch, that someone does care about you. And she is that person that cares about these people within our community who are going through this disease when other people have rejected them. Now, I think that goes hand in hand with the community engagement work that she does at the Crest, because she's organizing talks and events that explore who we are as a community and how we live together and how we've developed over time in history, and creating honest, open conversations about some difficult subjects that sometimes we don't address, including women's empowerment, including race relations. She organized an event related to Monroe Street and the African American Business District and what it meant to the community on the backside of Crest. Without these conversations, I mean, this is what we're about as a newspaper as well. We feel, and I know she does as well, why we have those open and honest conversations. That's how you move forward. And I would make the argument, which I do a lot in these presentations, that it's a lot about what we are about as a community right now. Now, all of this is built in her and instilled in her from her family and her grandmother. And I'll conclude with one story about her grandmother. We're talking the early 20th century, and it was difficult for an African-American woman to get a business loan or a home loan at the time, as you well know probably. But she did. She was able to buy land, and then over time, she built her house, as she described, cinder block by cinder block. And what she realized is that her grandmother probably could never have imagined where she is today and the things that she has been able to do in her life. But the sacrifices that her grandmother did for her are the reasons why that she gives so much back today through the programs that she does. For that, and for what she's done for this community, that's why she is the community hero for the Montgomery Advertiser. Thank you.
Good. Thanks, Carlos. Congratulations. Shakita, I have the privilege of holding this certificate that I will present to you through the advertiser and the other sponsors. And I truly did not know of your contributions to Crest and to the Monroe Street. I will always remember when we dedicated the Crest building, and we were standing there in front of the stones that had the words white and colored. That used to hold the drinking fountains. And what occurred to me at that point in time is what Bro just talked about, that back in that day it was meant to divide, but hanging side by side, it meant to unite us. And through what you're doing, we are more united. We still have ways to go, but you are an integral part of that, and we appreciate that, and we love you for it. And I present that to you, and if you want to say a word or two, then we'll get a nice picture with the City Council.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you, Mayor Strange, and thank you, Montgomery Advertiser. And Mayor, I do remember your tears from that day. I just want to let you know that. It was a very emotional moment. I have the pleasure to serve Montgomery. I was born and raised here. This is my community. I love it. I love all of you. It's a pleasure to do this work. I want to thank my family for just, being an integral part of just building me and molding me to be able to do the things that I do. Of course, my husband for allowing me the flexibility to disconnect and serve the community, and my friends, and of course my sorority sisters, where we believe in impactful service. They showed up today.
You can say the name.
Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And I just want to say how grateful I am to still be here and to do the work. And I want you to understand that I'm committed to continue to serve this community. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Shakita. Okay. Let's go up here and get a picture. You got somebody to do that? Yeah, let that lady sit in the middle there. Come on. Uh-oh. Fighting words here now. Fighting words. Here we go. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
In our continuing tradition to honor student athletes that are winning, we've had many that have here. For some reason, Montgomery is getting to be known as a winning sports capital, and we're delighted to have that opportunity. We have two groups. They are large, and we're delighted to have them here. So we won't be able to hand out individually here, but we'll do it as we gather for the picture. But You know, Michael Burdell, I guess this is Michael's authorship, or not? Yeah, right. The Phantom has written the following words. Montgomery Academy girls 4A, 5A soccer champs. Benjamin Franklin said 2 things in life are certain, death and taxes. Springtime in Alabama also has 2 guarantees, yellow pollen on cars and Montgomery Academy girls soccer players pursuing a blue state championship trophy. The Lady Eagles were the 2-time defending champs in 1A and 3A this year. They were bumped up to the more competitive 4A, 5A division. The championship game pitted Montgomery Academy against Southside High School from Gadsden, Alabama, who was riding an 18-game shootout streak. Montgomery Academy scored 2 goals in the first half and only allowed Southside to launch 4 shots on goals, blocking 3 of them. The 2-1 final score gave Montgomery Academy its 3rd consecutive state title and the 7th in the last 9 years. And it was the final game for Tara Katz, who earned the Gatorade's Alabama Girls Soccer Player of the Year. Her 225 career goals ranked 2nd in the Alabama High School Athletic Association. Carter Tuck is Montgomery Academy's coach. Carter, where are you? Come on over here. Come on down. We got certificates, but we'll let you speak on behalf of all the ladies. If you don't mind, come here. Now, how many years have you been coaching?
This is my 2nd year.
2nd year.
Yes, sir.
So you got 9 to go to get that other thing, huh?
Yes.
Please.
We're just so honored to be here today. We cannot thank you enough for coming out and supporting us all season long. Last year when I was here, I said we couldn't do this without the fan base, without the families, without the friends. So we're truly honored to have this Montgomery city just behind us. 19 girls were on our team this year. We had 2 sisters that joined us from Florida this year, which was a great addition. 1 7th grader, a handful of 8th and 9th graders, so we've got a young team. So we hope that next season you come out and support us just as much as you did this season, and we look forward to being back here.
Super. Parents want to get a picture, come on down front. Carter, if you'll come with me, we'll get the city council behind us. And young ladies from Montgomery Academy, if you'll come down, we'll make sure that you get your pictures made and also a certificate. Perfect. There you go. Congratulations to you. Yeah. Come on down, ladies. Well, B. Corley. Bay Corley. Bay. Where's Bay? Yeah. Congratulations, Bay. Thank you. Y'all get in some order now, Coach. You're in charge.
All right.
Nora DeSavels. How do you pronounce that? Speak louder so they can hear. Desitel. Nora Desitel. Congratulations, Nora. Thank you. Hayes Jenkins. Good.
Thank you.
Are you any kin to the Mike Jenkins group? Great. Parker Sheegan. Yeah. Congratulations, Parker. Haley Cox. Congratulations, Haley. Alex Budney. Yeah, thank you. Millie Stevenson. Thanks, Millie. Congratulations. You think yours is in here? Kelsey Cox. Uh-oh. Margaret Head. Now, who doesn't have one? I hope your name is Tara Cox. Congratulations. You're the winner. Congratulations to you. Great. Can we get everybody in here? Do we need? Okay. I'm going to get down here with you, Sue. Can we get that? Guys, you up there? All right. Let the media through. Let the media through. All right, let's give the Montgomery Academy girls a big send-off. Thank y'all. Thank you, Coach. We have another group that has distinguished themselves, and the Phantom writes the following for them. This is Alabama Christian Academy, 4A champs in softball. Congratulations to the Montgomery Biscuits. Their first half season record of 44-26 computes to a winning record of about 63%, and it's the first time in history they've won a first half title. That's right. We're in the All-Star, so they did in fact, which means that we get some additional games because they will be the host team for the playoffs when it comes time. We'll know this fall if they're the Southern League champs. The suspense is over for the Alabama High School Association 4A softball title with a season record of 40-14 and a winning record of 74%. The Eagles of Alabama Christian Academy are state champs again. It didn't come easy. After losing in the second round of the championship tournament, the Eagles had to win five straight games. Did Auburn win today or lose? Rain delay? Rain delay. Well, they got to win some too. The Eagles had to win 5 straight games, including the clincher that had 4 lead changes, before they brought home the blue trophy. This year's title is the 10th in ACA history, and their coach is Chris Goodman. Chris, where are you? Come on, Chris. Let's hear it for Chris. It's a familiar face to us. Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Just thank everybody for having us down here tonight. We're honored to represent Montgomery, and hopefully Montgomery will continue to host the state championships. And I know Montgomery Academy has to go up to Huntsville. We're lucky to be at home. We get to sleep in our beds every night, so we kind of say the state tournament is our spring invitational. So we're glad to see Montgomery, so thank you very much.
Yeah, and Coach, we're doing, let's go ahead and congratulate him. Coach, what I was going to tell you is we're doing everything we can to improve the facilities out there so that we can continue to have the benefit and the pleasure of having the championships here. So ladies from ACA, would you guys join us here? Now that's a big group there. All right, Annabelle Pugh. Is Annabelle with us? Ah, Annabelle, congratulations. Any parents want to get a picture, come on down. Yes, Anna.
That's fine.
You pronounce it.
Prem
Pramat. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Ava Oaks. Congratulations, Ava. Congratulations. Katie Chappelle. Chapel? She's not here. Coach, would you take that one? Okay. Skylar Cruz. Hey, Skylar. Great name. Haley Oswald. Congratulations, Haley. Elma Coulter? Elena? Elena. They're going to give me lessons in pronunciation, Elena. I'm sorry. Who all seniors? So where are you going?
I'm going to South Alabama.
On a scholarship?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great.
Not for softball, but
Academic?
yes, sir.
Well, that means she is a student athlete. That's great. Lawson Borland. Congratulations, Lawson. Haley Cassidy. Thanks, Haley. Haley Ingram. Congratulations, Haley. Yeah. Rose Catanza. Now, how do you get away from Catholic high school? All the Costanzas go to Catholic.
I don't think that really.
Oh, okay, different Costanza. Okay. Haley Pittman. Must have been a year for Haley's. That's great. Thank you, Haley. Monica Willingham. All right, who doesn't have one? Gosh, I hope your name is Bailey Perkins. Congratulations,
Thank
Bailey.
you.
Let's get a picture. Come on, parents. All right, those pictures are priceless. Congratulations, guys. Appreciate it, Coach. That concludes my presentations.
Thank you, Mayor.
That's something else.
Got a good educational plan. Great.
I just got to give that to her.
Mr. President, item 1, application for special retail liquor license doing business as B&B Bartending at 300 Water Street, Union Train Shed.
Representative B&B Bartending here. Your name for the record, sir?
Bobby Greenwald.
Oh, Bobby. And we already had a public hearing, so tell us what you're going to do.
This is just a special event on Sunday for the Alabama Traffic Safety Organization.
Okay. Council, any questions about, need a motion to pay?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Good luck with your event.
Resolution is
Thank you. Have a
adopted.
good night.
Item 2, ordinance granting a license to Tower Tap Room, authorizing use of portion of public alleyway as an extension of premises for the purpose of serving food and beverages.
Good evening. My name is Jake Kaiser. I would like to point out that I'm not going to need approval on number 2 if I don't get it on number 11 at the bottom of the first page. So I don't know, with the president's permission, if I can kind of discuss both of those.
Well, you can. I mean, I don't see any reason you can't, but Max, you got anything to say about this guy? He's on his own, right? Okay. Well, Mr. Kaiser, we understand. I think we've done this before in the alley.
Yes, sir.
It's not I guess we have to do it each time when a new owner comes in or new.
Right, apparently.
Can you take item 11 first and then go to item 2, or do you need?
Yeah, we can. We can do that. That's,
I want you to do that so he can be assured that you're going to get that. Then he'll.
That's right.
Let's do that since we already in new business, so. Let's go
Can
to
you do
item
that,
11
Madam
first, and then
Okay.
Madam Secretary?
we'll do
This
that first.
Clerk?
This is my general manager, David Forbes, by the way.
Okay. Let me announce this before we go any further.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
by consensus of the council that you take number 11 now?
Yes, You want to read it?
Application for a restaurant retail liquor license doing business as Tower Tap Room at 101 Tallapoosa Street.
Okay. This is a public hearing. Anyone would like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, the public hearing's been held. It's brought before the council. Need a motion?
Suspend the
Have motion suspend rules. All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Now you got your liquor
Mr.
license.
Mr. President, Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
would you take this opportunity to do a little marketing and explain what this tap room concept is?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Tell us why you need to outside.
This is in the former Dreamland Barbecue location on the alley there next to the water tower. Name of the business is the Tower Tap Room. It's going to be a restaurant and tap room. The tap room side of it is it's going to be a self-pour beer wall in there that you will come in, make sure you're of age to consume alcohol. You'll be open a tab and be issued a tap card. The tap card is placed in the slot of each tap below each tap screen, and that makes the taps go live. They don't work without an active tap card, and so you can pour by the ounce. It's charged by the ounce, so you can pour an ounce and taste and try and figure out what you like, what you don't like, pour you a glass or whatever. We'll also have a full menu. It's going to be hamburgers and sandwiches and salads and finger foods and kind of typical things like that. So this will be the first self-pour tap room in Alabama. There are a few others that have announced, but they're in progress. So we're hoping we're going to actually be the first
Be the
one.
first one.
And when do you plan on?
That's great. I'd like to be the first.
When do you plan on opening?
We're looking at July 8th. Of course, it was all hinging on tonight. I'm just waiting to not wanting to get the cart before the horse. So
That's a
now
good point.
we'll go on to the ABC board and get our liquor license, and we'll hopefully be ready to go 1st of July.
Okay, on the item number 2, I need a motion to suspend the rules.
Move to suspend the rules.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous?
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Ordinance is
Good
adopted.
luck with your new business.
Great, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Have a good night.
Item 3, ordinance consenting to disposal of Lot 7, Block 7, Kennedyville subdivision by Waterworks and Sanitary Sewer Board to Thomas Carr.
Need a motion to suspend rules this item.
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Ordinance is adopted. Item 4, resolution setting show cause hearing on July the 16th at 5 p.m. for Anna Cook, also known as Anna's Bar and Grill Incorporated, doing business as The Shack at 3200 Atlanta Highway.
Need a suspension of rule 4, 5, 6, and 7. Suspend the rule on that, somebody?
Move to suspend the rules on 4, 5, 6, 7.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Okay. Now, voting on number 4. The motion to
Motion to uphold.
all in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 5, resolution revoking business license for failure to pay sales tax and authorizing a show cause hearing for Falcarelli's Pizza at 8125 Decker Lane.
Mr. President, they are behind on sales tax, and we'd ask show cause hearing for the 16th of July.
Very good. Need a motion to approve. Uphold.
Motion to uphold.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 6, resolution revoking business license for failure to pay sales tax and authorizing a show cause hearing for A1 Auto Sales at 263 Mendel Parkway East.
Need a motion to uphold.
Motion to uphold.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 7, resolution revoking business license for failure to pay sales tax and authorizing show cause hearing for the Hair Academy at 3150 McGee Road.
Motion to uphold.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Items 8, 9, and 10 are in compliance and are withdrawn.
Okay.
Item 12, application for retail beer and retail table wine off premises only, doing business as Knicker Knacker Market at 163 Lead Street.
Okay, representative from Knicker Knacker Market, please. Here. Yes, sir, your name?
Ron Dean.
All right.
Ron Dean.
This is a public hearing. Anyone would like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, declare the public hearing has been held. It's proper for the council.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
move to suspend the rules.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move for adoption.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Good luck with your business, sir.
Cynthia.
Item 13, application for retail beer and retail table wine off premises only, doing business is ALDI 105 at 1568 Eastern Boulevard.
Representative of LDI. Or Audi? Audi? Y'all get me right, get me right. Yes, sir. Your name for the record, sir?
Connor.
Okay. This is a public hearing, and would like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, declare the public hearing's been held. It's proper for the council. Need a motion?
Move to suspend the rules.
A motion to suspend rules. All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Welcome to Montgomery, and good luck with business.
Thank you.
When do you anticipate opening? Do you have an estimated date?
Yep, the grand opening will be August 1st.
August 1st. Good.
Good.
Welcome to Montgomery.
Good to have you. Thank you.
Item 14, pursuant to Section 1153B1 Code of Alabama, authorization of demolition of unsafe structures at the listed locations.
Need a motion to uphold?
Motion to uphold.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Item 15, resolution designating nuisance abatement agent.
Need a motion to suspend rules on the
Motion
rest
to
of the
suspend the
agenda.
rules on the rest of the agenda.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion
Motion
to approve.
Motion to approve. All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 16, resolution assessing the cost of abatement of unsafe structures on various lots.
Okay. Need a motion to uphold.
Move to uphold.
Passed. All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Brandon, you got some information for us on number 17?
Yes, sir. Year to date, our department has responded to 10,095 nuisance complaints. and found 8,264 in violation. Tonight, we're asking for approval to abate 205 properties.
Okay. You gonna run my report, let's see what it is.
That's gonna take us forever.
Yes, sir.
Tax sales state tax. What you got there?
It's 54 of the 205.
All right. Thank you very much. Need a motion to uphold?
Motion to uphold?
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous, resolution is adopted.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I have to put before you some
Mr. Pruitt,
contingent
did you want, you got the, we'll go ahead and do, let's go ahead with the,
contingency funds.
what are you doing?
I thought we were ready for the contingency funds. Do you have something you want to introduce?
Let's go ahead and do the discretionary funds, contingency funds now.
Okay. For District 2, $500 to Dalrata Neighborhood Association, $500 to Eastbrook Morning View Neighborhood Association, $3,000 to Macoa.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, sir. Mr. President. $1,500 to Bridge Builders and $500 to Chaplain Curtis Browder Ministry.
How much? Do it again now. Do that one, do that second one.
Well, you mic around to you there.
500 to who?
Chaplain Curtis Browder Ministries,
Thank you.
and then $1,500 to Bridge Builders.
Okay.
District 1,
District 1? Yep.
$1,000 to Bridge Builders.
Okay.
Anybody else?
But I gotta give it out.
Anybody, who else? I need a motion.
Mr. Pruitt, Mr. President, move to adopt.
All in favor, sir? Raise your hand. You kind of shook me up, Mr. Pruitt.
Unanimous. Unanimous.
That's totally out of character for you, and anyway, we got it done. Okay, all right, next thing on the agenda. We're gonna carry over your situation, Mr. Pruitt, and the attorney's gonna go ahead for next time.
Do we leave it off the agenda, Mayor? How do we want to do this?
What?
What we talked about in work session,
I
the
would
juvenile ordinance?
Well,
Let the attorney look at it, then we'll.
yeah, I think we ought to have, at least get it in some kind of order that would be applicable to Alabama law and not have to worry about the inconsistencies between the law. So she's going to have it available at our next
The
council
second meeting the second.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to chat, I'd like to have a conversation about that. But I think it'd be best to get it in some kind of
Let's get it in
form.
order, and then we'll know what we're working with.
Because we've got a
okay?
lot of scratching
Going down
through
law.
and arrows
Okay.
going to
Okay.
places.
Okay.
That's what we agreed
But
to
what,
earlier.
what we will be looking at, or what our attorneys will be looking at, is not for content so much, it's conflict with Alabama law.
In theory, Kim, and I know you hadn't looked at it, but in theory, do you see anything why we couldn't do something similar to that?
I can't think of anything, but, and it may be, it references a lot of Georgia state law, so it may be something similar to what we've got in the juvenile code already,
Okay.
that we could, like the definitions and all, and just make it applicable to the city, but we just need to look at it.
And the other thing that you suggested earlier, this is not a municipal situation, this would be at the circuit.
Correct.
And the presiding judge of the circuit is Judge Johnny Hardwick. And so I would want him, as well as the juvenile detention
Correct.
facilities, to be part of your committee, or at
Yes,
least
sir.
have an opportunity to have some input to that committee, because one of the challenges we have today is just the unenforceability and the leniency of the laws relative to juveniles, and you indicated holding parents accountable. I'll give you a perfect example. The judges can adjudicate the parents go to parenting class because their child might have been in some trouble. The judges can adjudicate that, but if they don't go, there's nothing they can do about it. There's no penalty associated with it. So that's the kind of thing that we want to make sure of. If we're going to do something, we've got to make sure that it's enforceable and that we have some teeth in it and that we mean it and we do it right.
Well, and what the mayor's talking about is we introduced a law tonight that they're going to look at and see if it's constitutional, that we're not overstepping our bounds. But what it is it's holding the parents accountable for their children's actions, giving them an option to do parenting class or community service, and if not, they could spend up to 10 days in jail or a $100 fine for their children's action.
Very good. Okay. On public communication of non-agenda items, Denise McNeil will speak about Jeff Davis Youth in Government.